Now goja. Hello guys. Tera chakagao. Oh yeah, I'm here now. I can see Vera. Vera, you are waiting for me. Guys, share the live. I am good. I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting. I've been trying to log in, but at least I've managed. So I'm right here. So I'm gonna find a place to sit so we can talk, huh? Yes, I am good, guys. I'm doing fine. Egla, welcome to my life. I'm so glad that you have managed to come through. So welcome. Hi Ruth, I can see you. I don't know what's wrong. My phone is my network is not stable. It's like it's logging in and out, but I'm trying my best to make it work. Network problem today. I don't know why this live is giving me some headache, but I hope we can manage. So guys, please share this live so we can. Let me try to. I use my headphones. If you can hear me, just tell me in the comment section. If my voice is okay, let me know. Okay, on my previous live, thank you so much for tuning in. I can see you, Egra, Ruth, Vera, you are all tuned in. Welcome to my live. And yeah, the network is not that stable. I'm trying to stabilize it, but not that stable. I'm trying to stabilize it, but I don't know what is wrong with it. But I'm trying my best to make it work. Previously, on my previous live, which was on last Sunday, for those who tuned in, I'm sure you enjoyed it. It was all about the choices before we travel. Like, what do you need to do before you travel? So, if you did not watch, and if you are planning to travel and yet you did not go through that life, please just go through it. You will learn something before you made up your mind on something you have to do. You have to learn on how to make the right choices. So thank you so much for those who are there. My network. Okay, on today's live you have seen Last round I had on my last live, someone asked me a question. Someone asked me a question how the life experience I went through as a housemaid and how I managed to survive until I finished I did a housemaid job for 3 years. For those who don't know how I managed everything. So I'm going to, yeah, network is not good. Let me try to move. I don't know which area I'm gonna go, but let me try to move around and see where I can find a little stable network. My network today is not, I don't know if this area is okay. It's full. It shows me that it's full, but let me see at this point, at this area, if it's okay. Yeah. The network is okay? Okay. Thank you, thank you so much. So without wasting time, without wasting anything, let's go straight to what we were talking today. So if you are new here and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please, there is a red button down there. Go and subscribe for me. Like this video, and leave a comment down below. Let me know where you are watching me from, guys. Yeah, so the past 3 years, I can just say that I worked as a housemaid. Yeah. Some people be like, you are proudly to say that you worked as a housemaid. Why not? Why can't I be proud of talking of something which brought me something on the table, which fed my family, which made me who I am today? So I'm proud to talk about it. Yeah, sure. I'm really proud of it because hakuna kazi mbaya. It's all about how you take it. People have we can say people have their papers, they went to school, they have tried to struggle to look for a job, even that housemaid job, but they cannot manage to get it. So I thank God that previously I got one. And to me, when I traveled, I did not go with an agent for my first travel. I just went it was a connection. So let me just say first, we have to say good things before we go to bad things. We have to say what we experienced, what was good about everything, and later on we will talk about how it went down. So first of all, let me just say that it was my first time to kupanda ndege. Yeah, I've never boarded a plane before, so it was my first time to board a plane, and I was very happy about it. When I was talking with my boss where I was going to work, actually we did not talk much. It was like he interviewed me on the phone, and he said you are perfect on that position. So I was like, oh, I'm so lucky. But there is some things we never talked about, like salary, how is the family, how big is the family, how big is the house, how everything is. It's like whatever I'm going to do, what kind of job I'm going to do, because I really knew nothing about it. All I wanted is to travel. So I managed to get my visa and my transport, my visa and my air ticket. And I decided to travel. I went with my family. They escorted me to the airport. From there we bided goodbye. I boarded a plane for, it was 6 years, but we almost did not take 6 years. We took like 5.5 years, 6 hours, not years. I'm so sorry for that. Yeah, 5 hours and a half maybe, and we reached there. So my boss came and picked me up. We went. When we reached, I was like, wow, this big house. Someone is living in this house by themselves, because it was a very big house. Yeah, I always see how big houses, but it was different to compare to what I always see. So I was surprised. But I was happy. I went, when I reached on the door, I was to remove my shoes, but no, nothing like that. They told me just come in. Uh, let's not explain much about it. The house was, let me say, it had 18 rooms with 11 family members who lives in that roof. So my work was to clean. I went as a cleaner, so I will have to clean the whole house. When I reached, I had no contract with me because I did not sign any papers when I went there. That's why whatever I went through is because I did not know what to do. Like, I was just excited to work, which is that's why in my previous life I talked, like, when you want to travel, just make a right choices, make good choices. Like, if I want to travel, you know what you are going to do, whatever you are going to do there. Know that you go and meet some, we said, cultural shocks, some shocks on ahead of you. Yeah, so they showed me my room. I knew where I sleep, what time I should be waking up, and what time I should be sleeping. When I went, we agreed I have to sleep at 9 and wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning. But that is what, okay, I can just say it was just the beginning of it, but it was not something which went smoothly like that. It reached a moment, like, after, let me just say, they welcomed me for 1 week. They did not go that further. Like, there is others who can just welcome you and show you around for 1 month before they show you their colors. I just know their true colors after 1 week, I can say, at most 2 weeks. Because I had to wake up to sleep at 1, sometimes 2, and I have to wake up 5. Sometimes I can wake up even 4:30, it depends. So it was so challenging for me. And they could give me a Wi-Fi when I'm ground floor. The house had 3 floors. They could give me a Wi-Fi in ground floor. When I go to my room was in 3rd floor. There was no Wi-Fi there. They have given me a Wi-Fi, yes, because I need to talk to my family. But you are restricted on what time to use your phone. So I'm like, I have my phone, but I have to use it after I finish work. What time I finish work? Sometimes I finish at 12. That is when you will be allowed to use your phone when you finish your work. I had a break for that minutes during the day. That break, you use it for eating. You cannot eat while speaking with the phone, because sometimes the time will wind up and you have not finished and they need you to do something. So you have to, like, you have to stop everything and go and do whatever you want to. So it was something which is not easy. Let me just say about communication to my family. It was very low because I have few time to talk to my family. Like, if I finish 12, in my country, people are asleep at that time. Nobody's awake at that time. Imagine my kids are asleep at that time. How can you speak with them? Is it not challenging? It's very challenging. But at least I could just find network. Yeah, I could find time during the day to speak with them, but it's not that much like the way I want to speak with them. I just want to at least make that mother and kids bond, but I cannot do it much because of my work. So it was not easy for me, but I managed to be strong, because all I just came here is for them, actually, to work for them, so that I can give them a better life. So I had to be strong. Even that minutes I have to speak to them, or just even I can speak to them even once a week. It was something I could appreciate. I could appreciate because at least I can hear their sound. I can hear that they are okay, even though it's not easy. But I could bear with that situation. So the second thing, which was a bit horrible, is working without, like, overworking. They know very well that you are a human being. You will also need to rest because you use blood. But I don't know if they thought that we are using, I'm using water or what, because you can finish this and someone wants you to do this. You have like 5 people commanding you at the same time. Someone wants you to go and clean his or her room. Someone wants you to iron his or her clothes. Someone wants you to go and prepare something for him, or coffee or something. So you'll be like, oh my goodness, can I handle all this? Who am I going to listen to? Is this one? But you have to know how to balance all that so that you cannot make them mad at you. Because if they will start shouting, you might go crazy about it. So you have to bear with that. So just know that being a housemaid is not something that goes smoothly, because like me, I never take orders when I was in my home. I used to live my own, yeah, I used to live my own life. Like I used to live that life. I don't want someone to command me. I just do things on my own. I don't want any troubles like that one. But just imagine now, everyone is commanding you. Everyone needs whatever they need, and you have to do them. How can you manage that? That one, first of all, you have to lower yourself, become down. You have to be in a low ground so that you can manage how to bear that situation. Because if you bring your hunger and that pressure from work, it will not go good. We know how Kenyan sometimes their temper is. You can even beat someone. And in those countries, something like that one, if you do it, you will go straight to jail. So you have to control your hunger. You have to know how to control yourself when it comes to that matter. Yeah. So I managed that one. I could serve 5 people at the same time. If someone needs this, I can run this and run this and do this all at the same time. So it's all about how you manage your time. And you have to be quick. When you are doing all those things, you have to be quick. If you are slow, my friend, just know that you will be heated with words. They cannot beat you physically, but they can beat you with words which can hit you and make you go crazy. That's why most of the time you find some people have depression, or they have developed some heart attack because of that. Because sometimes even when I was asleep, I can just wake up and feeling like someone was calling me, even if someone is not calling me, but I can just wake up and say yes, thinking someone is calling me, and no one is calling you. Like people are calling you from this angle, until now your mind is all about. When someone is talking, you will say yes. You say no, I'm not calling, because of that pressure from both all parties in the house. So you have to know how to manage in that area. If you are expecting to go and work as a housemaid, just know that you will face all that. Another thing is how, when actually that one, I really hate it so much. Sometimes I don't want to share about it because it was something which lowered my self-esteem. I can just say that. When I traveled, I was jabby. Let me say jabby. But now I'm jabby, but not that much. Like the way I was in 3 years ago. I was very fat, so I had a very big tummy. I can just say my big tummy was because I gave birth, and that those who know how about those stuffs, I don't know more about those ones, but still it was not back into normal. I don't know those terms, but if you know about them, you can just comment down there below. So my boss could tell me like, oh, see, you are very fat. All you have to do is eating, eating, eating. That's why you cannot work properly. That's why you cannot go upset so fast when someone is calling you. I'm like, oh my goodness. I feel my body. Like I can feel myself, I can do anything. I feel myself like I can walk very fast. Like my body is not a burden to me. Why someone is telling me that I'm just so fat and I am just eating. And I'm like, we use, like in my country I used to take breakfast, lunch and supper, and that is what I'm doing here. So let me just say that, yeah, I can say I love it eating. I was a non-stop eater. I could eat even sometimes 4 times or 5 times a day. If you are that kind of a person, please, you have to restrain yourself and know how to deal with yourself when it comes to that area. So it turns out that there you will just have one meal a day. You will eat only at 4 p.m. In the morning you will just have some, yeah, let me just say tea, breakfast, simple breakfast. If it's tea and bread, like that, until until evening when you will eat dinner with them. So I was not allowed to cook my own food in that house, if I can just say. I was not free when it comes to food. I was not that free. So let me say, my first 3 months were not easy for me because I was someone who used to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and now I'm here just eating one meal a day, and you expect to work, clean 18 rooms a day, you alone. Because I was just alone. I could do all that, and I never saw it as a burden because I needed a job. I was like, I want to work and get money. When I had the salary, I was like, yes, I need it, so I have to work hard for myself. I have to do all this because I just want to make my family better. But it was actually too much. It was overworking. If I can just say, sometimes these people, I don't know how they think about us, but they think that sometimes they can treat you as a slave because if I can rate with that, I know that sometimes my old boss watch my videos. If you are watching me, you know that you treated me like a slave. By that time, I cannot fear. I can just say to the world that I was like a, like a slave. Yeah, but when I find my salary comes, all that, all that tiredness, all that hunger in me, all that I'm going through, it's become like it has been washed with all that my salary. Yeah, so I could forget it and start another month. I could struggle again, it's finished, yeah, like that until some days more. So that is something which made me feel so bad because to me when I came I was proud of myself. I was proud of my body. I was not ashamed of anything, but I started like there is something wrong with me. Like there is something wrong about myself, about my body, so I have to change. That is why I started like sometimes I can stay the whole day without eating. Yeah, I could stay the whole day without eating because I just want myself to be slim. If slim people don't eat, but I can see the other slim people who eat a lot. So why they tell me that I'm fat and I'm eating a lot? Why? Why? That's something which it break my heart actually. I was like, even when I'm seated, they give me food to eat. I could look at it like this and say, if I will continue eating and become fat, why do I have to eat? So sometimes I could not eat. I cannot lie that. I can just take what and be like that one so that I can come that slim they want. But it never worked. It really never worked because yeah, nothing changed about myself. So I came to find out when I'm stressed and I'm not eating, I will become even more fatter. Because my body even started growing. When I measured my kgs were moving up and I'm like, I'm not eating, I'm not doing anything. Why? When I tried to consult some people, they told me that for you, when you have stress, you have to be that way. So I said, this is stress which is making me this way. And even when you go to sleep, sometimes you cannot sleep good because when you are in an empty stomach, you can lie to your everything, but you cannot lie to your stomach. When you have not eaten, it will not give you peace of mind. So sleeping is not something which is easy. Okay, for those 2 points, before I go to the other one, let me just check the comments before they become too many for me to answer them if they have some questions so that we can continue. Yeah. I see you, Egra, Ruth, I can see you. Langas, I can see you. Moses, I can see you. Daisy, yeah, I can see you. Faith, I can see you also. So there is one question: how are you feeling when you go to sleep? Yeah, actually, when you are tired, first of all, when you work all that and you are tired, when you go to sleep, you'll be like a dead rock. Like you cannot feel yourself anymore. You cannot feel your body. I had that time problem with my legs. I feel like my legs are swollen when I'm sleeping. I really had some sleepless nights. I could not sleep good, but I managed. And there is someone saying, money washes away all the pains. Exactly. Money washes all your pains. So long as you have money, you can wash all the pains in you. Yeah, when I was receiving my salary, actually, I could feel like I'm relieved. Even if I was mad or I was not doing something, I can go rush there and do it so perfect. If I missed some anything that I haven't done for the whole week, I can just do it within some minutes and finish it. I feel like there is some energy in me again. Yeah, you start smiling and forget all the stresses, missing people. Yeah, sure. When you get the salary, you forget about everything. Eric, welcome so much. So I cannot see another question. Eric is tuning in from Gong. Yeah, welcome to my life. Yeah, I have not seen people liking this live because I can see a lot of people and there's few likes here. Please, can you like this live and share it with your friends? Okay, there is the third point. It was um, it was also heartbreaking because every day I could wake up early in the morning at around 4:30. I take shower before I go down to prepare some things. So what was annoying me so much is that, let me put like this, when I go close to my boss, he could tell me that your smell is not good, like I'm smelling so bad. So that thing also lowered my self-esteem because imagine someone telling you that you are smelling so bad. Your smell is not good. Not once, not twice, but like he could mention it anytime I'm near him. And just imagine he's a male, not even a lady telling you that. He's a male telling you that thing. How can you feel it? Someone is telling you that your smell is not good. So I'm like, how do you want me to smell? I feel like questioning him, but he is my boss. I cannot question him, but I could feel so bad. I'm like, I take shower like 3 times a day because when I take my break, I go take shower. Because of that work, when you are just walking around, that sweat, even you cannot handle it. You have to go and refresh yourself so that you can be fresh and continue working. But someone will tell you that. How can you feel? It's really something which is not good and which can break your heart. So it was not me alone. I can just say, even when I was asking my other friends, because we had one group where we could share our burdens with my friends, I could ask them and they will say, yeah, that's how they tell us. So others, they be told that they don't know how to wash their hair. My hair by that time, I did not have hair. I had a short hair. So I cannot say that it's my hair because yes, our hair, sometimes we can take a week without washing them, but it's in that one. So one day I decided like I have to know the truth. There was one lady in that house. I'd be like, let me ask him because I'm feeling like I'm exploring. My heart is breaking. Like there is something inside here. I feel like it needs to go out, but how can? I went and asked her, please, I have something which is bothering me for a long time. I need to ask you, and I need your honest answer. I went to her when I have even not taken morning shower because I just want to know the truth. I be like, honestly, please, can you tell me how do I smell? Do I really smell bad? She came through honest and told me, no, me, I cannot feel anything. Why? Why are you asking me that? I said, I just want to know, please, just tell me. He said, no, I can't say feel anything because to me, I was even not using perfumes because I was allergic to them, so I cannot use them. But I went like, just tell me be honest and tell me. She told me, no, nothing like that one. So I'm like, why then? Why? So I said, maybe those are part of challenges with these people. Maybe that's how they are. So I managed that. I had to control it, know how to handle it. Even if they say, just close your eyes, yeah, your ears, so that you cannot hear all those. And another thing was, let me just say some other challenges one can face is anything that happens in the house, wherever good or bad, mostly bad things, you will take all the blames because they are always right. If you break the grass, or if someone even do something which is not supposed to be done, you will be questioned. You are the only person who will take responsibilities. So just know that there is some responsibilities you will take even if you did not do them, and you cannot question about them. For example, let's say if you are in the house where there is babies, if the baby comes sick, if that baby comes sick, you have to answer the question how the baby comes sick, or what happened, what the baby eat like that, or maybe you did not take good care of that baby. Even if it's not your fault, because like sickness, no one wishes to come to anyone, or no one wishes for those things, but you have to take full responsibilities when it comes to them, like it's all your fault. So that one you have to bear, taking responsibilities on things even you did not do. Even if someone will come and use the plate and leave it in the table and you are not there, or you are not aware even someone has used the dining, when someone comes and when the boss comes and sees something there, you will be like, why is this thing doing here? Or if someone went even to the toilet and did not flush the toilet, he used it and went out, you will be like, why is the toilet so dirty? Or if maybe someone go used it and dropped some water down, why? You like, just know that all those things, you are the one who will take the full responsibilities on them, because that is your work. So you have to be like, your eyes have to be everywhere. You have to know, you have to watch every corner. In that, let me just say, in every 30 minutes, you have to go through around and check and see if everything is in order, because maybe the next 5 minutes you don't know what will happen. So you have to take cautions on that one. And you have to be careful, like fully careful on everything you handle. Everything. When we say everything, we mean starting from even dishes, going to the closet when you are arranging the clothes. You have to know this cloth you put here, because someone will come and say, I want my black shirt and I cannot find it. You have to know where you put it. And if you are ironing, you have to be careful so that you cannot burn someone's clothes, because sometimes when you burn it, they will be like, you have to, they will take your salary. Some do that one. To me, they did not do it, but I can say I was very careful on that part, because I knew it. But I did it one time and burn one's favorite clothes. You know, everyone has their favorite. I don't know why when mistakes comes, they will come on the favorite things. And you have to be yelled on that one. So when it comes to that yelling, just know that you'll have it. It will be like a nightmare every day. You have to take those yelling every day fully. So just put that in your mind. What another thing that I went through, I can just say there were some bad things you can go through as a housemaid because, you know, people don't know who are the housemaids. There is one video I made about the international housemaids. What are their duties and responsibilities? You can go through that video. You can go through that video and check them out and know the duties and the responsibilities of a housemaid, whatever you are going to face through, so that you can know all those ones how to handle them, because there is the advantages and disadvantages of those all things. So you have to know all the full responsibilities of a housemaid. So if you did not watch that video, just go through it and you will know how is it to work as a housemaid. So if you are planning to go outside and work as a housemaid, just know that you have to sacrifice your sleep, because mostly you will not get enough time to sleep. You will sleep. If you will get a very nice family which allows you to sleep, you will sleep for 5 hours. That is the best family, I can just say, because finding a family where you can sleep for 8 hours, I've never seen it, because I've been interacting with my many friends. I've never seen someone who says that, oh, today I have to, because once you can finish, yes, you can do your duties and finish them in time and just rest maybe in the kitchen. But you have to wait. Someone will be like, I need water, I need this, go and iron for me. Those small things also can make you not have time to sleep, because you cannot go in your room and sleep and they will be like calling you to wake up and just come and do that. You have to sit, you finish your work, sit in the kitchen and wait for other orders from other people. If there is some kids, you have to go and play with the kids, feed them and do whatever the kids are supposed to be done. So yeah, someone can say, oh, me, I don't have so much. The house is not big. Yeah, it cannot be big. It can be even 5 rooms, 10 rooms, because the smallest house you can find here is like a 3 bedroom. Yeah, those are the lowly people, like foreigners. They take all that. That is the room you can find. That 3 bedroom has a sitting room, has kitchen, so it's like 6 rooms. You can find the rest. You can find those rooms. You will go and clean them. Maybe you can take 4 to 5 hours cleaning everything. Maybe ironing, you take 1 to 2 hours and finish everything and go sit and rest. But while you are resting, there are a lot of responsibilities which will be required to do. So we mean when you want to rest and sleep is when you are in your room, no one will call you, nothing is needed. You are in your room sleeping there. That is when we say you have your 8 hours of sleep. But if you don't have that one, so still there is those all nightmares. And there is one thing I can talk about which was so challenging. You know, when we go all through those things, when you go through pressure, that pressure at your workplace, mostly, let me just talk about general, it's pressure from your workplace, and you don't have anybody to talk to, because they are like you are speaking English or Arabic, whatever you are speaking, and it's that free conversation, like, hi, how are you doing? No one is concerned about that one. No one is concerned about how is your family doing. If they will ask you, hi, how is your family back home, that's it, nothing more. But there is a time that I need to talk to someone. I need to tell him what is inside me. I need to share my burdens to someone. But you cannot find that person to share to. And those people you expect to share your burdens to, they are not even there for you. Like mostly we need our family. We need our family to share our burdens with, because they are the ones who knew what you are going through. So when it comes to that area, you will become depressed, actually. Okay, I'm just talking about myself, because there was some moments when I need someone to talk to, when I need a shoulder to lean about, at least to let out whatever I've gone through the whole day, because of like those abuses. You are fat, or maybe you are smelling bad. At least you feel your heart is congested. You need to let some things out, but you have no one to talk to. When you call home, maybe your family, friends, or your sister, brother there, or your parents, you'll be like, hey, how are you? We have missed you. Oh, blah, blah, blah. After that, greetings, now they will start giving you problems. They bring problems. Imagine you have your own problems for the whole day. You needed to let them out, but you will receive another one. So see how you will handle those things. You will become maybe crazy. That's why mostly when you find some ladies in this country you will find someone in the street has become crazy. Don't think that they are being witched from home, or they are being witched by these people the way you think. They are being witched by you, relatives, family. Mostly, let me just say the close families. You are the one who are witching your people here. You are witching us. Why? Because you don't want to listen to us. You want us to listen to you. Why can't you share the burden and hear first, how are you doing? Ask that person, how is work? How is everything? How are these people treating you? What are the challenges you are going through? We need someone to ask those things so that you can freely tell. I cannot start telling you, oh, it's like this one, and yet you have started that, oh, your baby is sick. Oh, yes, your baby is out from school. Oh, we need food. Oh, we need all this. Yes, we know those ones are there, but do you know the person you are asking all those if he's okay? If even he has received the salary or not? So you have to ask on that areas first before you give those people depression and become crazy and you'll be like, oh, see our village witches have finished our daughter there. You are the one who is that village woman or person who has finished your own daughter or your own wife or your own girlfriend or whatever. So all this, your sister, your brother, your son and daughters, those all. You have to ask there, are you, the way that person is taking care of you, are you also doing that? Are you taking care of that one? Like me, I will, okay, that's the biggest challenge actually I faced, because when I was going through depression, it affected my work a lot, I can just say. Not only I felt lonely in this world, I felt like I don't want to live anymore. Like I even need to die. That crossed my mind. I cannot lie to you. I just say the truth, because I felt like I just want to end up my life. But every time I want to do that, I could feel like, yes, I've finished myself. How about my kids? Who will take care of them? Can anyone take care of them the way I'm doing it? So those are the only people who made me stay alive. Not that my life was that smooth, because you could see me taking pictures and posting on social media, smiling, and then, all those which I was doing. Maybe I can say that I was living a life full of lies, because my heart that time was like exploring. I went through a lot actually. It was not easy. Working as a housemaid, it's not 1+1. Like, it's not something which is so smooth that you can go through it so easily. It's something which is so challenging. It's all about you to just stay strong and know what you want and know what you really want to achieve from whatever you are doing. So for those who think, yes, I can manage. Yes, I need money, but you will die from that needing those money. Because if you will not take care of yourself, all those things will get you. So even those families who are not here watching us, if you have your sister, maybe your brother or someone in Middle East mostly, there is a lot of things they go through there. You have to just even be concerned and ask. Just try. Many people don't like sharing their burdens. Like me, I could not share it with anyone, because I felt like no one will feel my pain anymore. I thought that my pain is it's just only mine. I don't want to share it with anyone, because no one will help me. After all, I'm the one who chose to come here. No one forced me to do it. Yes, even though no one forced you to do it, no one chose it for you. It's your own path which you chose. But at least you have to take good care of yourself, because if you imagine finding yourself in the situation that you feel like, I was even Googling to know how to explore the whole house at the easy way, so that everyone even can die with me. Because I could see everyone is so bad in there. Let me just say, mwenye anakunja Gulf pitia Eastleigh akunje na Bafia. Yeah, when you are traveling, there are some things you have to carry with you so that you cannot come to face all this. Chapa perfume, you know, even like these people sometimes, like my boss could not even shower for the whole week. I could see him showering like Fridays. I feel like I shower every day, but I'm smelling. What about you using the perfumes every day? So even you guys, if you are traveling and you want to come here, just know that you have to fill your bag with perfumes, even though they are not allowed in the airport. You have to know how to. Yeah, and another one. Uh, Personally, I can't stay without food. If you cannot stay without food, my friend, don't even think about it. Don't think even of traveling because there is my friend who told me that the place where she was working, sometimes they could deny her food the whole day. You cannot be given food, so you have to go to the bins. Imagine you are there cooking or staying with people and taking good care of them, but they don't want to give you food and you have to go and take it from the dustbin. What is that? You just see the food there, but you cannot touch it. Like me personally, they could not give me fresh food. They will give me the sleepovers. But I was okay with them because so long as they can fill my stomach, I can eat them. And I could never get sick. And I never get sick even one day. I was very much okay. I never get sick on that because I ate the sleepovers for all 6 days. I did not even get sick. But to them eating fresh food every day, they are in hospital spending money there. They could just ask those calmers how they care them. Another thing is, but he was eating that meal you prepared even though he was screaming for the smell. Of course, he could eat, but there is this one thing which made me bored. Even though they were eating, imagine even when I'm washing some onions, they tell me to wear gloves. Just know that these people, this is the point I forget about racism. They have it in theirs. As others, they can pretend that they are not racists, but actually they are. Because like me, they could tell me to wash fruits, you have to wear gloves. Wash onions, you have to wear gloves. Tomatoes, even those things you are going to cook, even vegetables, when you are washing them, you have to wear gloves. Just imagine. And they want you to cook for them and eat. How sure they are like you cannot do something to that food even. Let me just not think about those witches, but I never did it. I was so honest with them, even though they could, whatever they could ask me to do, I could do it freely. But it was not something that easy. Yani, I could not take it at first easy, but when I came to Zoya it, I could just take it. It's normal. That is how they are like. You have to accept the situation, but you have to. Everything is gloves. Everything they have to put into their mouth, you have to put gloves. But to them, when you go to the food, maybe they are serving food there, they will cut that meat with their bare hands, which they will be doing like this one and put for you in the plate and expect you to eat. Just imagine now. But yeah, so these people, they are racists for that one. I can assure you, even some will pretend that they aren't, but there is some, they are just hidden. But I just say that it's better when they hid it, they not show you, rather than those one who show you and make you make yourself like, I don't know. Kulala ni Kenya, kulala ni Kenya, majuu ni kazi. Sure. Kulala ni Kenya, majuu ni kazi. Sure. Just know that ukifika this, you are asleep, you have to leave it in your country. When you reach here, you have to work hard, no sleeping. And what about love affairs? Oh my goodness, love affairs. That one we talked about my last life. It was like when it comes to love affairs, everything, your feelings, your manyeges and whatever, you have to leave them in Jomo Kenyatta International Airport before you board. Because like I was inside the house, I could not even be allowed to step out of the gate. I could not even allowed to move anywhere. So where will you those your love affairs? You will just have them in phone calls and finish them all there. But when it comes to other points, just forget about them. Okay, I can just see my time is up. Let me answer some questions. Whatever we will remain, we'll do it in our next we'll do it in our next life. Stress unapigia mtu Kenya anakushow kiasi then anakuja na mahitaji. Yeah, you tell someone you have stress or you are going through something. You think that person understood you or you just take it light, not knowing after that one you will forget, and after 5 minutes he will come to tell you whatever he wants. Like you have forgotten about everything you told that person. So hakuna mtu anakusaidia when it comes to that. They need your money, not your challenges. Exactly. That is what they need. Everyone needs your money. They need that doesn't need anything about you. All we are going through, whatever you are suffering, that's all about you. That's all they need is your money. Imagine maid paid more than a trained soldier in Kenya. Thank God for the nice job. Yeah. Wengine wanakula wanakuwa kama wadozi. Sure. Unakuja huku unakula unanona unakaa dozi mwenyewe. Uzuri hapa Kenya ulikuwa umezoea kula chakula kimelala, so nothing was wrong about that, imagine. Yeah, sure. Like I can remember we can cook ugali when it comes to the remaining, we keep it very nice, we take it in the morning and go and hustle. What about that? I can remember even my mom could give us that one with strong tea, and we will go to school and manage everything. So that's something actually we are used to. Our stomach is strong when it comes to that areas. So whatever I can just tell you guys, if you want to travel, let me just up this life. If you want to travel, all you have to do is to clear up your minds before you travel. Don't travel because of stress or because of some things that you want to do them in one day. Like you have seen someone have achieved something, he has bought a land and build a house there, and you think that you can come here in 1 day, 2 days, and you finish everything in that one. Everything needs step by step. All you have to do is to be patient. If like you have applied for a job and it hasn't come yet, you have to learn to be that patient. Like if you are looking for a company job and you see that it's delaying, why is it taking too long? Let me just go and take this housemaid job. No, everything is step by step. Don't just rush for things like that, because you don't know your destiny how it is. So don't make it become a shortcut. Just do everything in a clear mind, so that whatever comes on your way, you will know how to face them in one way or the other. Don't just wait some cultural shocks which will make you depressed and become someone different, or will kill you sometimes, because we see many girls here in Gulf countries, they are dying here. Some know that they are being killed, some are just dying through depression. Mtu unasikia ameenda hospitali amekufa. Why? Because of this, all the challenges and some worst experiences you are going through here. So you find some people cannot handle those ones. Maybe you have your own problems from your country. When you come and you add these ones, they will finish and shorten your life. So love yourself before you plan to do something. You have to love yourself and know that whatever I'm doing, myself, I'm the priority. You prioritize yourself over everything, over family, over, like, don't say that, oh, my family comes first after me. No, just come first. Be your first priority before you prioritize even your kids and everywhere. Because how can you support them if you imagine you are sick, in a sick bed, or you are just in like you are not feeling well at all, but you want to struggle and do that work and make them being paid? Like the doctor has told you rest, you need to have a rest, but you personally, you just want to say no, I want to do it for my family. How long will you do it? Maybe 1 month, 2 months, and you are gone. Who will continue taking good care of them? So you have to take good care of yourself first before you take care of others. So just be your first priority before you prioritize others. In that way, you can take you can take good care of them more than you expected to do. So just be yourself, love yourself, do everything for yourself, so that if you can give people support, or you can help all those who need love and support, or even money, you can do it easily, because you have it, and you do it like love free, like you don't feel any burden of helping on that one. It has been enjoyable. Thanks for the teaching, and next time tell us on how to work on with depression when we travel to another country, okay, so that you don't find ourselves committing suicides. Okay, we will talk about that one actually, because I will find someone. There is someone who was telling me on that area. I think on my next live I will bring that person to come and talk with us on how we can get through all that. So for now, let me just say thank you so much for watching me, and let's meet on my next live, which will be on Sundays. Please just share my live to your friends and family. I will be tuning in every Sunday at 2 p.m. East African time, even though my time is different from yours, but I will be trying my best so that I can give you the best. Okay, bye bye. I love you all so much. Today my shout out goes to Hesbon. Hesbon Arama. He has been with me since I started this live. So please, Hesbon, I love you so much for tuning in from the start until now. Much love. See you in my next live. Bye bye. Much love.